I feel good, 'cause it's Saturday morning.
Hey, this is Bobby of Vagabond Insider. Today is day 15 of the no shampoo, no Q-tip diet. And it's Saturday, and I feel good. Yeah. Nah, this is from a song that I'm going to put in this video. But today's actually Sunday, and today's day 15. And this is my first time making a video in the morning. So that's why my voice sounds this way. And I look this way. I just took a shower and, just use really cold water to rejuvenate myself in the morning during my morning ritual. And today, just a quick update. Hair, similar to yesterday, it's just getting better and better every day. So it's pretty much in the middle right now. And to me, the hardest time is the first 10 days. From this point on, it's going to get a lot easier because dandruff will be gone, smell will be gone, your natural scent comes in, and the oil won't be as heavy as before. Because it's sort of a shock to your body when you do it, that your body just overproduces these things because it's not used to it, because it's used to overproducing and having shampoo take it out. That's my theory at least, because I think that's the same for the earwax. Now the earwax is not as plentiful. Even before I even started a no Q-tip, my ears produced too much earwax, which is why I use Q-tips. So think about it. It was creating a problem in itself using Q-tips and shampoo with the hair and the earwax. And if it does that, that means you're solving a problem with solving the symptom, but not solving the problem itself. So the phrase I used before is changing the system and not the symptom. So I changed my system for my hair, my ears, and also my belly fat. I'll probably let you guys know how I lose my belly fat, but I've had belly fat for 19 years. I'm really in shape and everything, except for the belly. So I changed a few things in my workout, added 20 extra minutes per workout. That's 2 times a week, 40 minutes total a week. And my belly fat is slowly disappearing, which took 19 years to accumulate anyway. Probably more like 23 years to accumulate, but we're not going to get into technical details here. So just keep that in mind, that if you change what's wrong, you do yourself well for the long term. So to me, that is the vagabond, is the person who does things for the long term. I'm learning that myself, I would rather hurt now in the short term, the hurt feel good type, to not hurt at all later and feel pleasure later. It's just, to me, the norm with a lot of people I know is to experience that short-term pleasure, but work and have pain for a long term. So being a vagabond, you have a choice between maybe living anywhere you want and doing whatever you want, as you have some business that produces you income, which the short-term pain there is to burn your bridges, take risks, and build a business. And to me, the biggest risk, you might be surprised, in the business world, it's not owning a business. No. You probably think it is, but it's not. The biggest risk is having one income. And who has the most one incomes in this world? Employees. That's like being an indentured servant. People in the past would come from England as slaves to people on the ship, and they couldn't read very well, so they signed contracts just to come over here in the United States. And little did they know that those contracts had all these clauses and fees, that every day they stayed as an indentured servant, a slave, their debt grew. So they had to work the rest of their life, even their kids. And that's still here in modern today. And if you don't think it is, you're living in a fantasy world, which is good, because I live in a fantasy world. If I do everything good for me that I want for the long term. So yeah, I take a lot of short-term pain, like the shampoo and the Q-tips, but I get the long-term benefits. So when I have kids, and I do plan to have kids, I'm going to be able to spend all my time to raise them the way I know will make them prepared for the world. Not raised by nannies, not raised by anybody else, not raised by my mom, not raised by anybody but me and my lover. And that's just me, because I plan to take them around the world with me, because they'll learn a whole lot more from me and her than they would from just school. I mean, the school system ages way too slowly. I mean, can you go to college now and learn how to use Twitter? Not really. You have to pay somebody on the internet and say, hey, you teach me how to use Twitter, I'll pay you $1,000. Imagine that, someone paying that much money. Then there are people who are paying more than that just to learn Twitter, to learn other things. So to me, education is turning a different route from the way it was before as well. So, and to me, that's along the lines of short-term pain, long-term gain. You teach your kids now, they don't live with you until they're 26. I had a conversation with a girl yesterday, and she still lives at home with her parents at 22. I think that's fine, totally fine. But we talked about guys, and it might be a double standard, but I think guys should be able to fend for themselves no matter what. And you think that's sexist? Fine. That's actually the way it's been for millennia. So if you want to argue with your ancestors, go right on ahead. They don't care. And neither do I. But it's just a person who's 26 still living with their parents and they blame it on the economy. To me, that's laziness. Just pure laziness. So most people have been out 18 before our current wave of Gen Y or whatever the silliness is. But it's normal. I'm right now in California. I'm surrounded by a lot of people like that. So it's totally fine. It's your lifestyle. If you don't want, because remember, you're living with your parents, they're nagging you like hell. That's some short-term pain. And actually, that's some short-term pleasure because you don't have to work so much. But the long-term pain is you're getting nagged by your parents and they control your life. I mean, that's just how a lot of wealthy people are too when distributing wealth. If you marry into a daughter of a rich family and the father doesn't like you, he's going to try to control the family, or the mom's going to control the family. It's really weird. If you want to know more, read Millionaire Mind by Thomas Stanley and some other dude. You'll understand that life. I don't ever want to be in that life. And the other thing is I've been getting compliments on my hair. It naturally styles. I don't need gel anymore. It naturally sticks up. I don't even know if it's sticking up right now. It probably is. But yeah, it naturally styles itself. So it's pretty awesome to have that. Alright, this is Bobby, Vagabond Insider. Have a good day.
But all this time I had plans to make you more, maybe be my girlfriend.